north of the border in Toronto, and the retractable roof is closed for comfort. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Toronto Blue Jays. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Stripling, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It'll be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
And Dan, D-Row, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Hey, Matty, yeah, this is time right here, D-Row. You'd love to win this 4th game of the series. They drop game 1. They come back and win games 2 and 3 of this set. Nothing they'd like to do more than win this series 3 out of 4 and win this one here on the finale.
Yeah, Dan, they gave away the first game, but they were able to win Friday night and Saturday night. A chance to take 3 of 4 and finish the weekend off strong.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The appeal, hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Jose Iglesias comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Swings through it for strike number 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit in the air down the right field line. On the run is Hernandez, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. What's the word on them as they try to split the series, Mark?
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, but there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
Count even now at 1-1. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Angels go down 1-2-3, and now the Blue Jays will get their initial shot. No score. Aaron Slegers gets the starting nod for the Halos. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard soft, you can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Now to the plate, George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And gone up into the second deck. A solo home run here off the bat of George Springer. Home run number 3 here in the early going. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Batting second.
At the plate now, Marcus Semien. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, they come into this one in decent form, as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, they played a heck of a game first game of this series and then dropped the last 2, not playing really good baseball. They have to find a way to win this one today.
No doubt about it, D-Row. There's such a thing as a good series by winning the last one and getting a split in a 4-game set. That's exactly what they would like to do today to get some momentum going into the next series.
Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. There to take it is Trout, and that's out number 1.
Batting third,
With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I'm excited to see if that man in the 6th spot can keep it going. He's hitting over 350 versus right-handed pitching on the season. And today, he has another right-hander on the mound. I don't know what it is or how he picks up the ball so well, but he is sure putting up great numbers against them.
He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Bo Bichette waits on deck. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
And another foul ball.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Trout. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. 4th home run here in the early going as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Batting 4th. Not shortstop.
Stepping in now, Bo Bichette. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he pops it up back behind second base. Fletcher takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the 2nd out.
Batting 5th. The right
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. Hitting .500 in the series so far. 4 for 8. Outfield shaded a bit to left center.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
2-0 now. Three and 0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Swinging away and maybe a bit too anxious there. Still ahead in the count, 3-1. Into the windup and the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
The third baseman, Kevin Biggio.
Kevin Biggio stepping up now. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
This catch is not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
Now the 1-0. Hernandez stands at second with 2 gone. In there at the letters, 1-2 now. He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 2nd inning coming up from Toronto. It's the Blue Jays 2 and the Angels nothing. Stepping up is Jared Walsh, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here's a changeup to start the 2nd, but that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the 1st out of the inning.
Batting 5th, the catcher.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And manning second base today is a guy with one of the quickest hands in the game. That's the name of the game over at second base. It's not about range. It's not about arm strength. It's about turning every double play for your pitching staff, making the routine play and making sure every 2 is turned.
Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Got him to go down swinging there. Max Stassi is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning, and he fouls this one off. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you've got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Here comes the 1-2. Gets him looking up around the letters. Angels are gone in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. Stepping in for the Jays, Lourdes Gurriel, set to lead off the home half of the 2nd.
Lourdes.
The pitch.
Gurriel.
And a ball, 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Hit out towards 2nd. Scooped up. And there's 1 down now.
Batting 8th.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And let's focus our attention on one of the most dynamic defenders in our sport, and that's shortstop Jose Iglesias. I want to tell one of our camera guys, do not take your lens off this guy, because he is going to make a highlight reel play every game, and I guarantee something goes down today.
0-1, here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Crowd on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
Batting 9th.
Now it'll be Alejandro Kirk trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. First pitch on its way. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. Upton going back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. Here's Justin Upton now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Fouled off. 1-1 pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now, 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Now a foul tip straight into the catcher's glove, and he's able to hang on to record the first out of the inning.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
And he misses again, 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 to him now. Into the windup and the pitch. Changeup too low. He walked him.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Taylor Ward comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
This is foul right side. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Here's another 1-2.
No. 2-2.
Eaton stands at first with one out. On the ground to the right side, and the Halos have their first hit of the game. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
No, that's the ball.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Grounded back up the middle. Bichette picks it up cleanly. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Angels strand 1. They're down 2-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, George Springer.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Trout, still going back. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Now back.
In now, Marcus Semien. And it's fouled away. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and that ball's absolutely crushed down the line. Forget about it. That's going to stay fair and make it back-to-back home runs.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Now batting, first base.
Standing in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. The 0-1 pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Base is empty here with nobody out. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Just an absolute bang play at first, and we'll use the show track data to give you a better look at it. The runner was hustling all the way, but an 89-mile-an-hour laser across the infield was what it took to beat him. That's elite arm strength on that play. At the plate, Bo Bichette, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
3-0 to him now. Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. Still only one out in the inning. And that misses for ball 4.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
First things first, here's a throw over. And a dive, but he's back in there. And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back. Yet another check on first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Once more, a throw over. A dive, but he's back. And again, a throw over. And late reactions, and they got him. First offering on its way.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it in one position, and it's 6 to 8 inches dropping off the table and chasing your hands.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls. Now here's the first offering. Runners on the move for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. New inning set to get underway. And stepping up as the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Waiting on it is Hernandez, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Mike Trout will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Now
up next, Jared Walsh flew out in his only at-bat so far. A ball and no strikes. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Kevin Biggio. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he will not have a play behind him. It's an infield single.
Now back, the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
To the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Three and 1. Set. Here's the 3-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
That's the battle, Matty. Working yourself into a 3-run count, having count leverage and getting ahead to a fastball. You don't get too many opportunities throughout the course of the game to have full count leverage, and he took advantage.
Chris Rodriguez answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Randall Grichard is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
No contact there, and it's 1-2. In the dirt here. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Biggio at third. Gurriel stands at second. No outs. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
High and deep down the left field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And the throw comes into third, but it's not in time, and it'll be scored a sac fly and an RBI.
Now batting, catcher.
Now a man at third with one away, and in next is Alejandro Kirk. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
The 0-2 once more. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. The 1-2. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Full count now. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And he'll get over to... Oh, it kicks off his glove. How did he do that?
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
And now they've got him in a rundown. Thought about going for second, but instead, now they've got him in a pickle. And he is out, retreating to third as they slap the tag on him. Here's George Springer. Runner going a second time. Pitch outside the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. So 1 run on 3 hits. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Leading off to the Angels,
Max Stassi is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in. In now is Anthony Rendon as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 1-1 the count. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gurriel will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Now into the box, Justin Upton struck out in his last trip to the plate. In there, strike 1. Hot shot down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Angels go quietly there. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. So now here is George Springer.
Leading up for Toronto, the center fielder.
First offering on its way. Popped him up. Stassi is camped under this one. 1 pitch, 1 away. There's a look at the final line for the Angels starter. Not what he had in mind before the day started.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
Fouled away. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And it's 1-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
This one's down to third. Fielded by Rendon. And quickly there are 2 away.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Base is empty, 2 away. And that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Comes set and the 0-1. Swing and a liner. That gets down and the inning continues.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting by your 3-hole guy right there. First 2 guys, not so much. Now they bring up the monster in a 4-hole with 2 outs. They have a chance to make a nice inning out of this.
So now to the plate, Bo Bichette. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Grounded down the third baseline. Throw in time and the side is retired. In now is Adam Eaton. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team.
High in the air, deep down the left field line. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Number 3.
Taylor Ward is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Swung on and missed, 1-2 now.
Hey, I know it's a day game, but these guys better wake up. He's on point today, throwing a lot of exploding stuff, darting and diving all over the strike zone.
Now a swing and a fly ball, and foul. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. And now David Fletcher, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So they breeze through this half of the inning. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Blue Jays 5. Bottom of the 6th inning now. And striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. Now here's the first offering. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Third baseman, number 8.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the shortstop right there to leave his feet and try and make that throw to first base. Got to be frustrated a little bit as a pitcher. You executed your spot.
Well, I tell you what, as soon as you throw one like that, D-Roll, you see your shortstop get a glove on it. You're thinking, okay, maybe he has a shot to get him, but that's a long throw after that jump throw. And a solid infield base hit, but fair.
And hold on there. He got him. Trying to swipe second base, but he's gunned down for the out. The 1-0 home. 5 runs, 10 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And he misses the bunt attempt, so it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Iglesias will put this one away, and that's out number 2.
The batter, the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
Next to hit, Lourdes Gurriel, 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. And now a pitch on the way.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
The 1-0 home. This one's flared out toward left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Here's Randall Grichard. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. The 0-1 delivery. Fouled off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is...
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the third out. So no runs on 2 base hits. No error. 7th inning ready to roll, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Jose Iglesias. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
1-0.
And that one yanked just foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Therefore it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out. So 1 away now for the Angels in the 7th, and that brings up Mike Trout. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
2-0 now. 2-1.
That's a real nice location with that fastball. Up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
The 2-2.
Ball.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Throw gets him. 2 down.
Up next for the Angels.
So now to the plate, Jared Walsh. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch on the way. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. So no runs on 1 base hit. Felix Pena will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 64, Felix Pena.
The batter will be Alejandro Kirk. Fastball right back to the mound, and he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now batting,
George Springer stands in looking for home run number 3 right here as you see what he's done so far in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. And it's fouled away. Here's another 2-2. Oh, and he clobbers this one, but this is going to be a foul ball as it clears the wall. Fouled away. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Trout looks up. And this one is gone. A home run.
Well, in hockey, they call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in one outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget.
Into the box now, Marcus Semien. As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he fouls this one off. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. For his career in this matchup, just a 2 for 14 line, so advantage pitcher here. Grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But a foul ball as it holds at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swung on and hit in the air again. Deep down the left field line. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Guys, you believe what we're seeing here today? With 6 home runs so far, this lineup is turning in a performance for the ages at the plate.
Matty, this is crazy. Dan, what does the pitching coach say at this point?
Right now, D-Roll, the only thing he can't say is pick up that bullpen phone and look for reinforcements because this has gotten really ugly, and this is a nightmare for a pitching coach.
Here's the 0-1. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. 1 out, nobody on. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location. So a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Bo Bichette is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it, and he's got it for the final out of the frame. Joaquin Soria has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Into the box, Max Stassi. Lifetime numbers against Soria. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. The 1-0.
No, that's the ball. Ball. Rio. That's a strike.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that pad.
The Blue Jays are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Hey, only allowed 3 hits in this one, kept the hitters off balance, and was a lot of fun to watch.
Anthony Rendon is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Rendon is retired, 2 down now. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game. And the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. Justin Upton is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. At the plate now is Teoscar Hernandez. In his career against this pitcher, he's got a 3 for 5 line. He's taken him deep once. And that misses ball 1. Barria, a 6'1" right-hander. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Pitch is popped up. Stassi shading to his right. 1 down.
The third baseman,
so the next to bat will be this time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a bunt attempt here. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Fouled off. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4. So next to bat will be Vladimir Guerrero. So far 2 for 3 in this one. And before the pitch here, time is asked for and granted by Woody Keller, the home plate umpire. Number 74 will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 74.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit out towards second. And there's out number 2. Stepping in next, Randall Grichard. Lifetime versus this arm. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. And he'll dive back in. From the belt, kicks and deals. Strike taken to throw. And he will be nailed at third on a questionable decision. Number 74 is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now. Adam Eaton digging in next. Starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Taylor Ward is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 1 out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a
throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Blue Jays have have made it a memorable weekend. They take 3 out of 4 as this ball game is over. A 7-0 shutout final today. Toronto launched 6 home runs as a team in the ball game. Ross Stripling earns his first win of the season. Aaron Slagers worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Fans